We'll get there.
Hey, everybody, we are
She's Lindsay.
Slow Burn. I fucked it up.
What the heck? Okay. Hi, everybody. She's Lindsay.
She's
I'm
Anna.
Anna.
She's Anna.
And,
She's Anna.
and we are
Slow
Slow Burn.
Burn.
A little bit slow today because we are
Original. Okay, so we're getting up the generator. Oh shit, I gotta share it.
You gotta share it.
Yeah, I have to share the screen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you? Yes, you do have to share the screen. Oh, where is
Mm-hmm.
it?
It's in your Internet Explorer, Microsoft Chrome, Safari, Mozilla, Firefox.
Oh, I know. I love how you know them all. It must have been because I went to it before I went into
Microsoft,
Zoom.
whatever its new web browser is that I never remember.
Okay, yeah, I'm Mozilla. Okay, let me just go see. Where is it? Huh.
Oh boy.
It's not there.
So anyway, it's a Saturday afternoon, which is not our usual timing, but
Okay.
we're trying to squeeze an improv in. Okay.
I'm gonna just look at it. I'll just look at it and tell you what comes up. So do you want like a noun, verb, sentence, phrase? What do you want?
Let's do a phrase. Oh, actually we can do nouns. Whatever. Surprise me.
Okay. Okay, I want to do. Okay, let's do a noun. You wanted a noun. We'll do a noun.
Let's give it a noun.
Okay, photo is the noun that's come up. So we're going to be doing an Armando, but with cut to edits. So when you're ready, photo is the inspiration.
Photo is the inspiration. Okay.
Yes. For
Fucking
this Armando.
Okay, so I have very mixed feelings about getting photographed. Although, like, since the start of my revived career in show business, I have been more particular about pictures. So one of the things that I like to do is always having a professional photographer in my show. One, to take very nice photos of me, and two, because I always forget to ask. I'd never know how to pose, so that basically, with a guy taking 200 shots of me, there should be at least one photo that would be good. But speaking of professional photography, it reminded me of a time when the first time I had a proper professional photo shoot where it was from a friend. I just broke up. My boyfriend just, okay, I got dumped. Okay, I got dumped by my boyfriend of a few months. And I was feeling a little bit depressed. And my friend Joey goes like, hey, Anna, why don't you come over to my studio and let's have a photo shoot? Okay, so any other guy, you'd think that this would be, I know some of you guys are thinking this might sound like a douchey line, but he had a girlfriend and his girlfriend was going to go over there too. So of course, me being on a tight budget, what I did was I went to the MAC makeup counter and had them give me a makeover before I go for my photo shoot because I don't want to pay for a professional makeup artist. So we did the photo shoot, and then I saw the photos, and I didn't quite like what I looked because it still looked like me with hair messy. But then Joey and the magic of Photoshop showed me what I could look like. So we fixed the arm, so the flap of the arm suddenly disappeared. We fixed the boobs to make them more rounder and fuller. We fixed the nose, made it a little bit more smaller, and then we sharpened up the jawline. It's like amazing, like kind of like those like Thailand V thing. No, not Thailand. Sorry, Korean. A lot of these Asian Koreans, they get Botox on their face so that they would have the sharper V. And at that time, I was a little bit like chubby when I was having this photo shoot. But when I saw it, I go like, wow, I look like a movie star, an Asian movie star. But I look like a movie star. And Joey showed me what I could be if I had my nose job, my boobs done, and my arms liposuction. But I go, and well, and I have that picture. I have it on frame. And I still look at it, though it doesn't really look like me, but I kind of like to think like when I see it, I see my full potential. And you know what? I think plastic surgeons should have this kind of app feature with them, so that for prospective clients, they get to see what their finished product would look like. That's a business idea right there.
Cindy, I love it, but it doesn't really look like me.
What are you talking
Um,
about?
mm, well, I mean, for a start, it's huge. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
massive.
because it's a representation of your big personality.
Oh, okay, because
Eh,
I'm not sure where we're gonna put it, but
well, hello, it's supposed to take up the entire wall.
well, okay. And I'm a bit puzzled with what you chose to dress me in because that's not my usual style.
I mean, what? Everybody can sport a burkini. Plus, it's
Well,
easier to paint.
mm. And the tan. I mean,
What?
uh, it's a bit, you know,
Orange?
yeah, weightliftery sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the muscles.
Well, honey, I'm just showing you your full potential. Imagine if you apply yourself. You could visualize it every time you step into the living room, you open the door, you see your potential. The future you.
Cut to my character at a cafe with a friend, just talking about this situation. Can you believe, like, it doesn't look like me? And then, okay, and then she says to me, okay,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's your potential that I've painted. Like, this is who you could become. Like, how am I supposed to take that? Like as if I'm not enough, like how I am now. Oh, how's the sushi, by the way?
Well, I mean, you know what? Cafe and sushi, you didn't think it would mix, but who knew?
Yeah,
It's not bad. I
it's all
mean,
right.
I thought like the green tea infused sashimi
Mmm,
is
pretty
brilliant.
good.
Yes.
Pretty good. Yeah, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
loving the matcha ice cream. But apart from
Mm-hmm.
that, okay,
Your
what am I
potential.
supposed to take? What am I supposed to take from this situation? You know, oh, that's your potential.
Well,
It doesn't look like me, Sharon. Okay, it doesn't look like me at all.
well, it's
What does this mean? Am I supposed to take something from this?
well, you could look into self tanning. You are looking a little bit pasty.
I don't believe this. Cut to Cindy speaking to her friend about how she created this piece of art.
So, oh my God, I am loving my new art piece. Like, I mean, I was just so
Really?
inspired. I'm inspired by the beach. I'm inspired by my client. Yeah. And I
Wow.
could totally see her potential, like when I'm like looking at
Oh my
like
god, you're so sweet. You always see the best in everybody, and like just painting, that's amazing. Did you give that
mm-hmm.
to her like for a gift?
Yeah, because I figured, you know what? I mean, you know me, like I paint so much, and I'm running
Yeah.
out of space at home. So of course I gave it as a gift because she should be able to see the future, the potential of herself, the potential version of herself, like muscle bound. Okay, I have to admit, I was busy checking out those guys at the beach, so maybe I may
Ah.
have been influenced a little bit, but she should have muscles because this is equal opportunity,
Yeah.
and yeah, and I thought like a burkini
Yeah, so
ish.
how, like, what did you give it to her? Like, where is it now? What's
Well, I brought it over to her house,
right?
and right now it's in the garage.
Oh,
But I told her we should put it on the living room. So the moment she enters, like, she's got this big empty space, like kind of like what you have over there. Like kind of like what you have there over behind you, like an
Oh.
empty space that, the moment she opens her door, you will see it. So, oh my God, I'm getting inspiration. Would you like a painting? You haven't had one of my paintings in ages.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Oh my God. So you're gonna like draw my full potential as well? Like you're gonna paint my full potential?
Oh, you know what? I think I want to focus all about your eyes.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cut back to the original two characters, Cindy, and I'm not sure if I've been named yet. I don't know how to take this.
What, Tanya?
Well, it's not me. Like, are you saying I'm not good enough the way that I am
Oh,
now? That I have to be someone else, like someone that doesn't look like me at all?
Tanya, you could be better.
How? In what way? Okay, now the truth
You
comes
could
out.
work out. You keep wearing all those sweatpants. You could work out. You could go to the gym. You could hit the beach. You can get a tan. You're looking very pale and pasty. When was the last time you left the house other than to go to that Japanese whatever cafe sushi thing? Which was, by the
Well,
way, right next door.
Well,
When was the
yeah,
last time you step out?
I've been a bit isolated lately. That's all. I've just been staying indoors a little bit more, just been, prioritizing other things. That's all. Not everything is about like the way you look and what you do and what you can achieve and all that stuff.
Just because your dog passed away doesn't give you an excuse to stay at home.
Well, surely there is a certain amount of time that it gives you like that, leeway, like grief and all that. Cut to Tanya with her psychologist telling her about how long she should be indoors after the death of the dog.
So how long has it been now?
2 years.
2 years. And you're still holding on to the leash?
Yeah, we've got the leash. It's in the armoire at the front. We've got a little container. It just sits there and well,
And
I
the
say we,
ashes?
but he's not here anymore.
And the ashes? Have you
Yes.
started spreading them out to his
No,
favorite
no,
places?
no, no, no. The ashes must stay in the house at all
We
times.
talked about this. You're supposed to distribute the ashes to his favorite places.
It's just so hard, doctor. It's just so. I don't want to let him go.
But the key to recovery is to let go. Come on, we're like doing this virtual reality teleconferences. You could at least step out to go into my clinic.
I know. I just don't feel like I'm at that yet. We just got to do it on Zoom. I'm just at that. I'm just at that stage. Just Zoom. And I went out on the balcony last week. I went out onto the balcony.
Mm-hmm. Why? Is it because
Well, I thought I heard him out there, and so
mm-hmm,
yeah,
you heard some dogs barking?
yeah.
Have you thought about going to the pound?
I can't leave. That's the whole thing. I just can't leave. I mean, in there, I just look. I go down for sushi. Okay, that's my 3 weekly outing. And that's fine. And sometimes, like, I've started a garden on the balcony,
Mm-hmm.
so that's something. Like that's something, right? I've started a garden on the balcony
Well, maybe you could start distributing the ashes from the balcony
onto the street.
into the air.
Oh. But he wouldn't be with me anymore, he wouldn't be there and I can just see his urn.
Breathe while you distribute the ashes. Then he'll be in you.
uh cut to the artist Cindy showing that other woman with the hat, which I don't know if I named her, her piece of artwork.
It's your eye.
Oh.
And then, can you just see it?
It's huge. Oh.
Yeah. And then you can see like the shape of your body in the iris, in the pupil.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, if I'm in the iris, then that would say that I'm looking at myself. So how's that? If the shadow of me is in my own eye, that's freaking me out right now. I've got to say, okay,
it's mind-boggling.
What are you saying with this? What is? How can I be in the reflection of my own eye? That's freaking me out right now.
But you can't stop looking at it.
Oh, it's freaking me out. It's really freaking me out. Yes, it is, but in a very disturbing way. It's very just.
It's like.
It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing.
Well, it's yours to keep now. Imagine you open the door and then you see you and your eye. All eyes
on you. It's my eye, and then I'm in the eye. I don't know. That's a lot to take in, you know. That's a lot to take in. How can I be in the eye? How can I see myself in the eye?
Imagine it is an outer world. It is like the fourth plane. It is fine. It's not right.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
It's in the fourth plane.
Okay, cut to Cindy asking Tanya how the psychology thing went.
So,
she wants me to throw Jack over the balcony.
Ashes.
Yes, Jack's ashes.
So let's do it.
I don't know if I'm ready. What?
I have an idea.
What?
What if we make Jack ashes into an art form? I've always wanted to experiment with sculpture, or we could mix him up with my ink and we can also do another painting.
Oh, I like the sculpture idea. It could be like he was alive again. You could recreate him exactly as he was, every single bit of fur, and then the way that his eyes would just light up when he saw me, you know. You could do that. You could make that real again, and he could be in our lives again, and he could be right here.
Well, I can definitely recreate something out of Jack's ashes for you, like, you know, as how I am inspired by the mystical energy of the universe.
But it's going to be Jack, right? It's not going to be someone else, because when you did that picture of me, it's not really me, but this is going to be Jack, right? It's going to be Jack.
Inspired by Jack's ashes.
But it's going to be like Jack's back again, right? Jack's back.
Well, it will be Jack back in a different form.
Not sure about this, but I mean, what else am I going to do?
Well, you can also throw him over the
I don't want to throw him over the balcony. I don't want to throw him over the balcony. I want him here with me.
Give me.
Hang on.
Don't worry. He'll be in safe hands.
Okay. Cut to just. Oh, did you say cut to?
Yeah, cut to giving and unveiling.
Okay. Okay, just tell me when I can.
Okay, close your eyes. Oh, well, it's already closed. Take a count to 3.
Count to 3.
1, 2,
3.
Is it beautiful? I know. It's a little bit more intricate than planned. But I was just so inspired by the texture, by the music that I was playing while I was working on it, of course, because I have to listen to music. Who let the dogs out?
He's smoking a bong.
So he's taking it chill.
It does look like him, though, I suppose.
As I told you, it will be Jack in a different form. It's Jack's full potential.
Cut to last scene of the one in the hat. I can't remember her name. Just on her own in the mental institution. It's an eye. It's an eye. It's an eye. It's eye. It's eye. It's eye in the eye. It's eye in the eye. It's eye. It's eye. It's eye in the eye. And
scene. I was hoping you'd like zoom in on your eye.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That was cool. And we did it quick because I got to go early today. So that's why Adam was like, we can do it. We can do a quick thing. So and apparently we can.
Lunch.
Yes. So what did you like about it? Anything you would have changed? Anything surprised you?
I actually was surprised how dark we got. It's a little bit freaky, and I was playing the freak.
I was playing the freak. I love it. Actually, it was a very different thing for you.
Yeah, because you're always playing. You normally play the freak, and I play the straight, and like this time you're the straight, and I'm like the freak. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But lean in on it. Lean in.
Exactly. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, I love that kind of thing where it's just completely up to the audience what that thing is, or like what it looks like, kind of thing. Like, we'll tell them a bit about it, but it's completely in their projection of what that is. And I was like honestly, like when you showed me the dog, I was like that because I had nothing. And I'm like, I don't know so I'm gonna wait for her to give me a bit of detail about what what's going on. And then when you said the dog's out, I could only just think of bongs, and I was just like, the dog's got a bong.
So I was like, okay, inspired by the texture and music. Who let the dogs out?
Yeah. So that was cool, and then I love it because you said about the full potential thing as well.
Yeah.
So you brought that back, so that was great. And then I had to. It was just that offer was too good of that woman just going insane from that part. The painting.
No, and I love the part where you like actually zoomed in. I was like, I hope she zooms in on her eye, and you did.
Yeah. Anything you would have changed, or you think everything was?
I think everything was. I think with the short amount of time we had to warm up with, and we managed to squeeze this in. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. And also it was interesting because I feel like maybe it wasn't as because lately when we're doing the Pretty Flower and all those edits, they're quite quick. Like a lot of the scenes are very quick, whereas these felt a little bit longer, a little bit more slow burn.
A little bit more slow burnish and a lot more guiding in terms of the editing and where we are. So it was easier for us to get into character because we get a prompt.
True.
When we used to do, we don't know who the characters are.
That's true.
Slightly different. So this is a little bit more heavy-handed editing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is more of a honey spider style.
It is actually.
It's a honey spider
style. So a bit of an ode to the honey spiders.
Yes.
Very nice. All right. Well, thanks again. I'm going to press stop on this. Everybody, yeah, we are Slow Burn, and yeah, hope you're well. Okay, I'm going to just stop the recording.
All right.